It is finally official. 7-time Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton is making the switch from Mercedes to Ferrari. It has come out on F1's official Instagram page when the 2025 drivers list was being announced. Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton for Ferrari in 2025. That was the lineup. And it finally brought the stamp to the fact that Lewis Hamilton has made the shock move from Mercedes to Ferrari. Toto Wolff has commented upon this. Lewis Hamilton himself has commented. For people who don't know who Toto Wolff is, he is the principal of the Mercedes F1 team at this point in time. Now, you all will know that Lewis Hamilton has had a big history with Mercedes. 13 seasons. Now, 2024 will be his 13th season. He had previously been associated with them for 11 long seasons. He made Mercedes the team that they are. And then suddenly, having extended it till 2025, why has he not decided to stay on until 2025? Why is he wanting to go in 2025 for itself? After finishing the 2024 season, why does he want to go in 2025 itself? Sometimes you have to think long term, and that is what Lewis Hamilton has done. His indication of going to Ferrari also means that he still has another 3 to 4 years left in order to ensure that he wins that record-breaking 8th title. Let us make no bones about it, that 2021, you may say the grand robbery that happened with Lewis Hamilton in Mercedes, when Max Verstappen just got over the line, and that too because of a technicality which the race director had done, Lewis Hamilton clearly was deflated. And he wanted to ensure that he adds on to his tally of world championships. The car that was produced in 2022, 2023 did not live up to Hamilton's standards. And so that is why he made the switch. But there is a bigger reason behind why Lewis Hamilton chose Ferrari at this point in time. And let me just say, this was bubbling for close to 2 to 3 years, this potential move at this point in time. So, before I come to why Lewis Hamilton has left Ferrari, this is the thing, this is the backdrop of it. Hamilton ends Mercedes partnership was with the team for 13 seasons. This is including 2024. To join Ferrari in 2025 season. Hamilton is in the Mercedes team for 2024. Whether he will add on to the title there itself, we don't know at this point in time. But 2025 will be a revolutionary year as well as 2026. Remember this year 2026 for a very specific reason. Hamilton has chosen Ferrari because of what is going to happen in F1. There will be sweeping changes in 2026. What are those changes? I'll tell you. He put out a statement, Lewis Hamilton, on the official F1 page, wherein he stated, Mercedes has been part of my life ever since I was 13. I will be grateful to the support from Mercedes, especially Toto Wolff. I want to end together on a high. Remember, he started his career with McLaren, and that time it was McLaren Mercedes. Then he made the switch to Mercedes itself, and then out of his 7 titles now, he's won 6 with Mercedes, 1 with McLaren. That was in 2008. After that, he became the dominant power after Sebastian Vettel, when he went on to win 6 titles from 2013 to 2021, if you look at it in that sense. So Hamilton, Mercedes and his F1 career have been intertwined for a very long period, and that's why he did say that it was the toughest decision that he ever took in his career. Toto Wolff, on the other hand, a very practical response that came from him. The team principal, Toto Wolff, stated, we knew our partnership would come to a natural end at some time, and that day has come now. Imagine, look, in the broader Indian cricketing context, what Lewis Hamilton has done probably relates to what Hardik Pandya has done. Hardik Pandya made a switch to Mumbai Indians after leaving GT for 2 successful seasons. Loyalty as a core, he left Mumbai Indians and then went to GT. There is nothing called loyalty. It is about opportunity in sports. And if you get a better opportunity, why would you not jump at it? Hamilton has taken into account what is going to happen in 2025 and 2026. Now, how did the deal come about? Because as I mentioned prior in this video, It has been bubbling for close to 2 years. Very informal, loose chats that have happened ever since 2021. But now the situation changed because according to F1 reports that are there, the car that has been produced for 2024, Hamilton has got no confidence it will topple Red Bull. So that is why you may see Max do the quadruple, 4 consecutive titles on the trot. Maybe it could happen. So Mercedes 2024 car, Hamilton has got no confidence in it, but he's honoring the contract partly in it because of his association with Mercedes. But at this point in time, Ferrari's chairman John Elkann and Lewis Hamilton are very good friends, and this was proposed that why don't you join Ferrari in 2022 itself. But Hamilton, feeling the loyalty that he had towards Mercedes, he refused, and there was nothing concrete on paper. What became concrete and when the negotiations became a whole lot more serious was when the 2024 Mercedes car, Hamilton had no confidence in it. He has one eye on 2026. 2026 could be the turning point for Ferrari because there are wholesale changes in 2021 when it comes to the car, when it comes to the engine, when it comes to all the other things, costs and every other thing. Why does 2026 have a very, very important role? And that comes from the power unit confidence, the power unit. Now, what are the changed F1 rules in 2026? Fully sustainable fuels in the power unit. Triple electric power in the MGUK, the kinetic motor generating unit. It is expected to give triple the power, and here is the clincher. Ferrari have apparently mastered it. They are ahead of the development when it comes to the MGUK, which is the kinetic motor generating unit. They are ahead of the curve, and that is why Hamilton has joined Ferrari. It's because of the small detail. The other major things are less fuel and lower costs, and F1's environmental responsibility. No fossil fuel burning, no carbon burning. This is the reason why 2026 could be a level playing field for most of the teams, and Hamilton feels that's his best chance of winning that 8th title, which will put him in a different pedestal apart from Michael Schumacher. Remember, he's already gotten more titles, more pole positions, more wins than Michael Schumacher. Tied on 7 at this point in time. But it brings to an end a golden legacy. I mean, Lewis Hamilton, if you look at it, 11 years he was with Mercedes. 13th season, but his association's been there for 11 years. 82 out of the 103 wins in Mercedes. 82. And 6 out of the 7 world titles. 2008 was with McLaren. He's won it now 6 titles with Mercedes. If he wins with Ferrari into 2025 or 2026, he might be one of the few guys to have won the world title with 3 different teams. Remember, Schumacher won with 2 teams, Benetton and Ferrari. Maybe Lewis Hamilton could notch that up also. Constructor beast in last decade. I mean, if you look at it, 8 constructors title on the trot by Mercedes until 2021. It's no fluke that Hamilton was behind it. Hamilton and Toto Wolff's partnership ensured in the sense that it was truly a remarkable feat indeed. So because of this, Lewis Hamilton, his contributions for Mercedes, 2024 is one more season. Let's see how it pans out. But at this point in time, it will be a very, very big hole to fill for Mercedes come 2025. Well done to Lewis Hamilton. We wish him success for Ferrari in 2025. Let's see how the season pans out in 2024, because from March onwards, you're going to see the new F1 season starting. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.